Hello students, let's begin with the problems on trial balance. Okay, how to prepare trial balance. I have said right before that which all accounts will lies under, means which shows which balance, right? All assets shows debit balance, all liabilities shows credit balance, then incomes and gains will shows credit balance, expenses and losses debit balance, and capital always credit balance. Okay, now first one what they have given, building account. It is building means it is a asset which you have to show debit balance here. Building means what it is, asset. So 5,000 asset what you are having which shows debit balance. See, this is how you are going to prepare your trial balance. Okay, first problem it is, first serial number 1 you should write, then building account you should write it in a debit column rupees 5,000, credit column nil. Okay, in debit column you are going to write it as 5,000 rupees. Then what is second one, you are having purchases account, it is 90,000. Purchases means it is an expense for us, so which shows debit balance. So see, secondly purchases account, debit balance we have recorded it is 90,000. Then thirdly you have purchase returns account 8,000. Purchase returns means again it is a income for us which shows credit balance. See a third one, purchase returns account, you should write it in a credit column rupees 8,000. Okay, then fourthly what you are having, drawings account rupees 5,000. What it is, drawings, it is an expense, right? Personal expense of the proprietor. So drawings as it is an expense which shows debit balance. See fourth one, drawings account which is showing debit balance means which you should record in a debit column, debit rupees 5,000. Okay, the next you have salary account rupees 1,500. Now salary they have given, salary means what it is, again expense for us. Okay, it is not a income. Salary received means it is income. Now it is just a salary, so it is a expense for us which shows debit balance. So fifth one, salary account which we have recorded in the debit balance 1,500 here. The next you have debtors account. Debtors means it is an asset. Okay, debtors means what it is, it is a asset. Asset always shows debit balance. So debtors account, sixth one, debtors account, in debit column you should write 15,200. Okay, then seventh one what you have, after debtors, bills payable account. Now see, payable it is a liability for us. When it is bills receivable it is asset, when it is payable it is a liability, so which shows credit balance here. So bills payable account, credit side you should write 4,000. See, we have recorded here bills payable, credit side rupees 4,000. The next you have printing and stationery account rupees 1,000. Okay, printing and stationery means it is an expense. Okay, expense means which shows debit balance for us. See, we have recorded here. Eighth one, printing and stationery account, debit column you should write rupees 1,000 here. The next you have ninth one, that is bank overdraft account. I have explained previously, right? What is bank overdraft? When you withdraw the amount more than your bank account, that is bank overdraft. Okay, so bank overdraft means it is a liability which shows credit balance. So 10,000 which you have to record credit side. See, ninth one we have recorded bank overdraft account, credit side rupees 10,000. Okay, the next you have rent account rupees 800. Now they have not mentioned it is received. Okay, only rent they have given, so you have to take it paid. Okay, it is a expense, so which you are going to record debit side. Okay, see, debit column, 10th one, rent account, debit column you should write rupees 800. The next you have, after rent, commission received account, see, rupees 600. So commission received 600 means received, right? It is income which shows credit balance. So here we have recorded commission received account, credit column rupees 600. Okay, the next you have 12th one, that is carriages account. Carriages means I have explained, right? It is a traveling expense paid on your purchase of any asset, or any goods. Okay, 3,000 rupees. So it is an expense for us, so which you are going to record in debit column. carriages account, see 12th one, carriages account, debit column rupees 3000. Next you have capital account here, rupees 50,000. Okay, so capital account 50,000. Capital, as I said, always which shows credit balance for us 50,000. Okay, so capital account we are going to record here, C, in the 13th one. Okay, capital account rupees 50,000. Okay, in credit column we are going to record it because it is a capital which lies under liability side, always which shows credit balance. Okay, then next you have sales account rupees 1 lakh. Now sales means it is a revenue for us, right? Whenever you sell the goods, you are going to receive the cash there. So credit, right? Because it is a revenue. So credit side you are going to record credit column. So see the 14th one, sales account, which you had to record credit side rupees 1 lakh here. Okay. The next you have sales returns account rupees 10,000. Now it is a loss for us because whatever goods we have sold, it has returned. So it is a loss. Loss where your loss shows which balance? Debit balance. So sales returns account, it is a debit balance. See, 15th one we have recorded sales returns account, debit side rupees 10,000 here. The next one you are having insurance account rupees 400. Insurance account means it is an expense for us. Okay, expense. Which side we are going to record expense? Debit balance. So see, 16th one, insurance account rupees 400, which you had to write in a debit balance. Okay. The next you have bills receivable account. It is asset. Okay, bills receivable means what it is? Asset. As I said, if it is payable, if it is your payments, then it is a liability. When you are going to receive from your debtors, then it is a asset. Okay, so bills receivable account, it is an asset which shows us debit balance here. So see, we have recorded here 17th one, bills receivable account, debit column rupees 4,800. Okay, the next 18th one, next you have investments account 5,200. Investment, it is an asset, so debit balance 5,200. See, 18th one, investments, which we have recorded in a debit column 5,200. The next you have cash account 6,500. Cash account, cash means it is asset, right? Whether it is a cash in asset, cash at bank or cash at office, all it is asset only. So which shows us debit balance, which you are going to record in a debit column. Okay, so cash account, debit column you should write 6,500 here. The next what you are having, machinery account rupees 11,000. So machinery account, okay, it is asset which shows us debit balance here. So machinery account, debit column you should write rupees 11,000. Okay. The next you have stock account. Stock means it is an asset for us, unsold goods left with us, because whenever we want we can sell it, right? So until you sell it, it may be considered as the asset for your business. So it is a asset for us, which are going to show debit balance. So 21st we have recorded, see, stock account in debit column rupees 25,000. Okay. The next we have creditors account 12,200. Now creditors account, creditors means we know, right? We are the persons to whom we have to pay the amount. They are called as creditors here. So creditors column, creditors always it is a liability for us which we have to pay, which will be credit, which shows credit balance here. Okay, see, creditors we have recorded 22nd, creditors which shows credit balance, which you are going to record credit side 12,200. The next you have 23rd, that is interest received 200. Now interest received means it is income, right? Income you are going to record credit side obviously because it is income. Interest received they have given, so which shows credit balance. So 23rd one, interest received account, credit balance you should write it is 200. Okay. The next you have 24th, advertisement account, that is last one, advertisement account rupees 600. Now advertisement means it is an expense for us. Expense which where are you going to record? Obviously debit side. See here, 24th, advertisement account 600, debit balance. Okay. Now we have recorded all the accounts with the respective balances. Some assets, some we are having debit balance, some we are having credit balance here. All assets, debit balance, expenses and losses, debit balance. Okay. Then liabilities, then incomes and gains will shows credit balance along with the capital. So now both side total we have 1,85,000. Like this, whenever you prepare the trial balance, both total should get tally. 1 lakh. Now you have both the side, it is 1,85,000. Now if you record all the balances at the proper side, okay, then you will get a grand total equal both the sides. Now we have 1,85,000 both the sides here. Okay. Next we'll see second problem. From the following ledger account balances, prepare trial balance as on 31/3/2015. Okay. Now first one, what you have, salary account here. Salary account means it is an expense for us, right? Salary we have paid, it is an expense, which shows debit balance here. See, this is the solution you have. First one, salary account, which you have to record in a debit column because it is the expense, right? 6,280. The next you have secondly insurance, 6,107. Okay, 6,107 rupees we are having. So which you have to record debit column, 610 you have, sorry, not 6,107, it is 610 rupees you have. You will just make a changes here. Okay, 610 rupees it is insurance. So insurance, it is an expense for us, so it will be showing in debit column 610 rupees. Then next you have sales, 3,500. So sales, whatever 3,500 you are having, sales means, as I said, it is a income for us, right? So whatever income it is, which shows credit balance for us. So you have to record sales. See, third one we have recorded sales, credit column, 73,500. Okay, 73,500. Then here you make the changes in the problem. Okay, insurance it is 610, then sales it is 73,500. Okay, 7 has gone up here little because of little adjustments. Okay, 73,500 it is sales. Okay, then bad debts you have 690 rupees. Bad debts, it is a loss for us, so which shows debit balance. The fourth one, bad debts account, debit side we have recorded 690 rupees. Then next you have plant and machinery account. Plant and machinery account 4,300. Okay, plant and machinery means it is an asset for us, which shows debit balance. See here, fifth one, plant and machinery account we have recorded in the debit column 4,300. The next you have commission account 1,270. Now commission account, they have not mentioned it is received. Okay, so obviously it is a payment you are having, commission account, so which shows debit balance for us. Okay, 1,270, which you are going to record in a debit column. See, sixth one, commission account 1,270 we have recorded. The next you have stock account. Okay, 11,100. Now stock, as I said, it is an asset which will show debit balance. See, we have recorded debit side, stock account, debit side, debit column we have recorded 11,100. The next you have repairs account. Repairs account 980. Repairs means it is an expense, right? Expense means which shows debit balance. See, eighth one, repairs account, which showing which we have to record in a debit column 980 rupees. Okay, then ninth one, next what you have after repairs, sundry expenses account. As I said, all expenses which lies under means which shows debit balance always. So sundry expenses account you should record in a debit column. See, ninth one, sundry expenses account 460 we have recorded in a debit balance. Okay, then next you have sales returns. Okay, sales returns account rupees 1,000. As I said, if it is sales returns, then it is a loss for you. Okay, so which shows debit balance. See here, 10th one, sales returns account, which showing debit balance rupees 1,000. Okay, the next you have after sales returns, discount allowed account. Discount allowed means what it is? It is a expense for us, loss for us whenever we allow the discount, 1,150. So which shows debit balance because it is the loss. See, discount allowed we have recorded on 11th one, discount allowed, debit column you should write it is 1,150. The next you have rent and taxes account. Okay, 3,220. Now rent and taxes account, it is an expense. Okay, because rent and tax we are paying here, because they have not said that received. Okay, we are paying rent and taxes. So as we are paying, it is an expense for us, 3,220, which shows debit balance. See, rent and taxes we are having here, where it is rent and taxes, 12th one, rent and taxes, debit balance we have recorded 3,220 here. Okay, the next you have purchases account, 42,900. Now purchases account, which shows expense for us. Okay, so debit balance, see 13th one, purchases account, debit column we have recorded 42,900 here. The next what you have, sundry debtors account. Debtors account, sundry debtors account, one and the same, don't get confused with both. Okay, debtors account also and sundry debtors account also, both it is one and the same here. So 1,430 we have. As I said, debtors means the persons to whom, from whom we are going to collect the amount. So they are considered as the asset for our business. Okay, so asset always shows debit balance. See here, 14th one we have recorded sundry debtors account 1,430, which shows debit balance. Okay, so debit column we have recorded. Next you have trade expenses account 2,630. Now trade expenses, what it is? Expense for us, as the name mentioning, expense means it is a which shows debit balance, so you have to record in a debit column. See, per trade expenses, 15th one we have recorded trade expenses 2,630 rupees. Okay, the next you have after trade expenses wages account 30,040 rupees. Wages we have paid. Okay, so paid means again it is a expense for us, which shows debit balance, and we are going to record in a debit column. 16th one we have recorded, see, wages account 30,040 rupees. Okay, and next you have carriages account 240. Carriages account. Okay, carriages means it is an expense for us, traveling expense, right? So expense for us, which shows debit balance, and we are going to record in the debit column. See, we have recorded 17th one, carriages account in a debit column 240. Okay, then next you have after carriages creditors account 14,260. So what is creditors account then? It is a liability for us, right? Liability, which balance it shows? Always credit balance, right? So creditors account, which are showing credit balance for us 14,260. See, 18th one we have recorded here, creditors account, in credit column you should write 14,260 rupees. Okay, because it is a liability which will show always credit balance, so we have recorded in a credit column 14,260. The next you have after creditors capital account 32,500. Okay, capital account we have it as 32,500. Capital means, as I said, always it is debit side, sorry, credit balance. Okay, so capital account we have recorded here 19th one, capital account credit balance 32,500. Okay, next you have drawings account 3,500. So what it is drawings account? Drawings means proprietor personal expenses. Okay, so as it is the expense which shows debit balance for us, right? So 20th we have recorded, see here, drawings account, debit column you should write 3,500. Okay, then next you have cash account. Cash account 2,090 rupees. So what it is cash account? It is an asset, right? Asset shows debit balance for us, so you have to record in a debit column. Cash account 21st we have recorded cash account, debit column which shows 2,090 rupees. The next you have 22nd one. Which one it is after cash account? Gas and water account. So what is gas and water account? It is the expense, right? Because for gas and water, whatever the expenses amount we have spent. So gas and water, it is a expense for us 2,770, which shows debit balance for us. Okay, so we are going to record in a debit column. 22nd, gas and water account 2,770. Okay, and next you have 23rd, purchase returns account 400. Now we have returned the goods, right? So which shows credit balance for us. Okay, which you are going to record credit column. 23rd we have recorded, see, purchase returns account credit column rupees 400. Okay, next what you have, investment account. Investment account rupees 4,000 you are having. Investment, as it is an asset which shows debit balance for us, so we are going to record in a debit column. So 24th we have recorded in a debit column, investment account, debit column rupees 4,000. Okay, now we have entered all the transactions with the respective balances, debit as well as credit. Now grand total, how much we are having both the side, 1,20,660. Both side you should get same, then only the trial balance is correct, otherwise no. Okay, 1,20,660 you'll get. If you have any doubt in this, definitely you can get it clarified, then you can solve the further homework sums. Okay.